We building a nice social app for people that need some love too. So this is what we're doing today, guys. So let me catch you guys up. So I basically told it, hey, I'm on ChatGPT before I put it in Codex. I said, hey, I want you to build me a social app for kids and adults with disabilities, right? And then it gave me two previews, guys. So this is the first preview. Connect Able, make friends safely around the world. I like this. So it has the get started or create an account. Create your account right here, and you can also video chat. It's an international app. So that was the first brand. This is the second one. It's called Connect. A safe, inclusive global community for every ability. One world, many abilities. Now, this is the one that I picked. This is the one I like, guys. I feel like one world, many abilities gives you that all around everybody's welcome. So that's the one I picked. It has the same thing. It has authentication, sign in, create an account, look at your kid's profile, you can video chat. And guess what? We don't keep data, or we don't do ads. Safety, for safety reasons. So that's what I picked. And then it says, okay, I'll convert this into a Codex ready premium build prompt that preserves the second preview brand direction. It defines Firebase architecture, UX safety, and acceptance criteria. Okay, pretty simple. Okay, I'm gonna copy. Let's see what else we got down here. Okay, here's a shorter version you can use as follow-up prompt. So let's go ahead and paste that into Codex. And then also I'm gonna say in Codex, do not use any placeholders. But right now, the only placeholders you're going to use are for authentication, so we can come in and out of the app until I connect Firebase Google. And you also are going to use a placeholder for video chat until we also connect that later. We're going to be connecting that later also. But everything else, let's build this with amazing quality. Remember, this is an app. We have to, safety is key. No ads. And we don't take data. So of course you already know this, but let's get the rocking and rolling. Let's see what you can build me, man. Okay. Here we go. I'm excited. So we got it on 5.5 and we got it on extra high, guys. We got it on extra high. So I'll use the product design context skill first because this is the product UI build. Then I'll expect the attached brief, the current project structure before editing anything. So this is going to be a web app, but of course we can make a mobile app as well. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a mobile app, guys. Connect the back end, connect video chat. I got a real good things that I use for, video chat and different stuff because, a lot of people, they use Amazon or this or that. I like Firebase. Firebase Google on the back end, it has everything. It does everything. It has your storage, your database. It has everything connected all in one. You can host on Firebase if you wanted to as well. So you can build the app. You also can host your website on Firebase if you wanted to, and connect both of those together. Like, you can do everything. So I like Google Firebase. We're gonna be showing you that, guys, later. And then I'm going to be showing you guys my video chat. So let's see what's going on, what it's doing. Whoa. Let me stop him real quick because he's saying something about another app. Okay, so let me clarify this. This is going to be a web app, a new build, right? So make sure we open a new folder on the desktop, and it's going to be called Connect. Don't go into no other folders. This is a new build, new folder, new project, web app. So let's continue. So it's saying I found a root project invite React app, but it's currently contains a different full screen 3D game. Hey, no one told you to do none of that. What was it saying? The product design workflow has one strict constraint for a brand new product without an existing visual source. It normally wants to, a visual direction. Sorry about that. I forgot to give it the, so it needed visual direction. Sorry about that. I didn't give it the, I didn't give it this preview. So let's click on this. Let's download it. And then let's go back into Codex. Here we go. Here's our new photo. Okay, sorry about that. Here's the photo. This is everything you need to use right here to build the web app. It has everything. So make sure you zoom in, look at everything. And yeah, let's start building. Okay, so sorry about that. It was like I need a visual direction. So I gave it the brand image, and now let's see what it can do. So we're on extra high. Let me go to my usage real quick. So we use 1%. So I got all the way to 243 before it resets. Still early in the morning. So yeah, we're looking good. So let's see what it can do. Got it. I'll build this as new web app in the fresh desktop folder only. I'll use the provided image as a visual target and keep auth video as integration play sessions only. Okay. Great. And so you guys got to remember, when you're building a web app, web apps are very good, guys, because you can download it to your phone. As long as you configure the app the way you want it to look, it can look exactly on a mobile phone. It can look beautiful. People want to be able to tell the difference, right? But my thing is this. If you build a full mobile app, yes, it could take a little bit longer because it's writing code in React Native, or in Flutter, right? It's either in React or it's in Flutter. And then you have to go through, it's just a little bit, couple extra more steps. So it's not too much different from a web app, just a little bit more extra steps. But I mean, one can go on a Play Store, one is on a website, but they still can be downloaded both as apps to your phone and be used in the same capacity and look exactly the same. So it's what route you want to go. You want people to type in www.connect.com and they can download it, or do you want them to go to the Apple Store or Play Store and download it? It's your preference. Me personally, a web app is fine. It's not a big deal. Most people like to go to the Play Store. Most people just like to go to the Safari or Chrome, to the the Safari or Chrome where they can just type it in real quick and then bam, download. Okay, desktop project folder is created. Cool. Next, I'm adding the project files, local visual assets, and I'll install the app dependencies inside. Great. Okay. I'll create the app shell and source assets first, then wire the interactive screens. I'm going to crop a few real visual assets from the reference image from the hero network. Profile photos, gallery, and video previews for the app. It's not full of fake boxes. Well, doesn't matter. You just create it. We just want it to look good. That's the good thing about ChatGPT. They have the new image generator, so it can create all the images perfectly. Okay. So it's actually taking screenshots. The local visual assets are now in place. Now I'm doing a quick crop check so the profile and hero imagery land cleanly before I wire them into the full UI. Great, that's perfect. In that circle, I see one adult. I should have made them do 2 adults, 2 kids at the bottom, but it's okay. We can change it later or put it in the verbiage that it needs to be, maybe on a welcome screen or in a message they'll know. Okay. The hero crop caught a little of the landing copy on the left, so I'm tightening the asset before coding. I will keep the live hero looking intentional instead of like a screenshot fragment. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's moving pretty fast, guys. It's moving pretty fast. The app assets are already ready. That's good. Authentication and all that is just repetitive. This stuff is, the AI's been doing it so much. This shouldn't be, this is 5.5 on, we're on extra high, pro. So it should be able to knock this right out the park, guys. This should be a nice app. I hope it gives me that visual what I'm looking for with the 3D. When you click on a profile, it 3Ds out and shows you different pictures, and then I just think it looks more cooler like that. And then it flips around to the bio, then it flips again, and you can get the video chat. Was I seeing that over here? I don't know if I'm seeing it over here. I see something like coming out right here, 3D gallery exposure. It's horizontal, like I asked for. It's got messages. So we definitely make sure that everything's compliant. So I know when the parents, they look at everything, they know everything it'll be compliant. Okay, so let's see what it says now. Install is running in the background. I'm adding a type data model and the Firebase service layer next. When real Firebase keys are added later, the same UI can use real authentication, Firestore, and storage. See, it has everything in one, bro. Everything. Authentication is for your sign in, log in, or to create an account. That's your authentication. It's saved in the back end. You got Firestore and storage. So not only do you got the authentication, but it saves that information on the back end in the storage. So every time somebody logs in, it pulls that information from the back end back to, it has everything. The data layer is running type user profiles, guarding controls, connection reports, messages, and demo profiles with real safety settings. I'm checking the dependency installed now, then I'll add the UI system and pages. Oh, yeah, it's almost there. Okay, it's getting ready to, it's gonna add it's gonna start adding in the UI, the pages next. I'm adding the global styling now, okay? So it's gonna, that's the, the words, the fonts and all that. So every screen shares the same premium glass morphism palette. I can't even say that word. Focus states, responsive behavior, and accessibility modes. I'm doing like this, guys, because the camera's right here in my face. So I'm trying to look over and see. So we'll see. But I want you guys to see what I'm doing. We didn't have to go to ChatGPT. We could have did everything inside of Codex. We could have said, hey, create us an image with everything I told, the AI, and a plan. You could have did everything in Codex. But I just like to go over here to ChatGPT because it's a chat bot. This is what it does, right? So I want to utilize it to my best of my ability. Plus, it has that new image generator. I think ChatGPT is the best in the world at images right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nano Banana is good, but ChatGPT, I think, is better. And look how it put this together. It put that together maybe in probably under 2 minutes, maybe under a minute. It got that, built out from everything I said. It was able to just poop a phone with the video. Look, it put a phone with video chat with 2 screens, a man and a woman. Then it showed, your message inbox. It showed the profile, the creation account. It showed the welcome page. It was like, whoa, that fast? So, and let's go back to the first brand. I think this one was okay. But the wheelchair, I'm not sure about the wheelchair. I didn't want to portray this app as, hey, we're looking for people that's in wheelchairs or something like that. So I don't know. I think to some people it'll be like, oh, okay, it gives a message of people, with a disability, but I don't know. I just didn't. It seemed too kiddyish, right? I can say that too cartoonish. That's what I can say. It's too cartoon. I just feel like this one is showing more of like not only kids but to adults too, because disabilities goes into no matter what age you're in. You don't have to have autism. You can be, it's a lot of us. Even me myself, I don't know if I got something, but um, it's a lot of us that goes through problems in life, and this will be an app to connect with other people that may be going through the same thing you're going through. You know, maybe you got ADHD or uh, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? This is why it's for everybody, not just autism. But my son has autism. He's 14 years old, but this is for people with everyday, any type of abilities. One world, many abilities. That's the brand name. So it's for everybody. Okay, so I'm adding the screen level component next. These are the pieces that make the mock-up come alive. Sign in, loading, error states, a multi-step sign-up flow, accessible flip cards, a keyboard, friendly light box, and real navigation. Has everything. Before we had this AI, I remember I used to be on this site called Flutterflow. And it was like a low to no code how to, you can build your apps. I started off, excuse me, and it was they had these nodes that you had to connect to each other. It was something like how n8n.com. You connect nodes for it to do this. So it's the same thing. So I literally would go in and build my UI pages, right? And then I would have to connect the navigation. Okay, what happens after you, put your email? What happens after you create an account? It goes to this page. What happens? What it goes to the next page, the next page. So I was learning all that stuff, man. It was a low code thing, but I was trying everything I could, man. I started Python classes, coding, just different stuff, man. And so now when the AI says, hey, I'm doing this or I'm doing that, I kind of got an understanding of what's going on because I've been doing this for a couple years now. And I've been seeing the AI do stuff and seeing how the back end is connected to the front end and this and that and what goes here, what goes there. So certain words, I know what's going on. Not everything, but I kind of know what's going on just a little bit. And another thing, guys, um, Google Cloud, they actually have classes that you can take. It's called Coursera. That's what it's called, Coursera. So I actually took some classes. I got some certificates on that. They got engineering classes for Google Cloud. If you want to learn how to go in the cloud, man, and do your cloud engineering for businesses, for apps, for whatever you can try that out. It also has other classes for any type of field you're looking for. So guys, go check Google out. Shout out to Google, man. You're doing a thing. Okay, let's see what's coming on. The authentication screens are now functional at the UI level. Firebase ready. Email Google handlers, loading states, error states, password research flow, and a full 6-step setup path. I'm adding and Discover card and gallery interactions next. Okay, that's what I want to see. The Discover card and gallery interactions next. That's going to determine if they're going to give me the 3D or what I'm looking for. Now remember, this just came off the top of my head when I'm building. I just want to show people what's possible, what we can build. We can monetize this, and also we can be helping people around the world. That's the big thing, guys. But everybody got different opinions, different brains, different ways of doing things. So you never know what's one's purpose. But whatever it is, be great at it. It doesn't matter. Let's not judge. The Discover experience is wired with accessible flip controls, okay? And the 3D style light box. I'm creating the app router pages now, so the whole product can be clicked through from the landing page. Okay. Also, I'm going to host this, guys. I forgot to tell you. Make sure when you go through Firebase, you tell your AI to host it on whatever project you open it under. So we're going to be doing Connect. So I'm going to host it under Connect. So it's going to become a real website. I don't have to buy the website yet. You still can host this under Firebase. So that's the great thing about that. If you want to do it that way, you could do it that way, right? But it's not professional to have Firebase.web.app. I mean, some people, you still can change it, right? You can go to Cloudflare, which is free, and then have them put a, I forgot what it's called, but you can, it's crazy what you can do, man. But shout out to Cloudflare.com. I'm not saying that right either, but they're free as well. You can host on Cloudflare.com for free as well. You can host your websites, whatever you want for free. Okay, I'm adding the remaining interactive panels before the route files, messages, and the working local composer. Video preview controls, accessibility settings that persist locally until Firestore is connected. Okay. I should have did Firestore. I should have did Firebase right now, guys. Yeah, let's do it so we can just connect it. Let's just do it for real. We might as well. There's no sense of doing placeholders. I really don't like placeholders, guys. So I'm gonna go to console. These are my products I already got. This is the app I told you I built, Autism Friends, guys. So go check that out. I'm still working on it, but it's done already, but I still want to, do some other things to it. So let's go ahead and go to create new project. You reach the project limit for your account. Okay, so okay, since I reached my limit, got too many projects. So let's go. Can we sign in to my other account? Let's sign into my other account, guys. Yeah, we might as well be doing this for real, guys. We're gonna. Okay, why did I get an error? What happened? Okay, it gave me an error. I don't know why. Let's see what I got in here. Let's do this. Bulldog. Let's just use Bulldog. We'll use Bulldog. Yeah, let's use Bulldog. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to General, and I'm just gonna copy this name real quick. Copy. All right. I don't want to stop it in its tracks, but I'm going to. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. Once I press play again, just continue what you were doing, but add this in there. So this is the actual Firebase project name and project number. We're going to be connecting to this project in Firebase. It's called Bulldog. Only connect the authentication at this time. You don't have to worry about storage and Firestore. I mean, you can do Firestore, but not. Just do authentication. That's all we need for this, because we're just doing a demo for right now. So just do authentication. Just connect it to Bulldog. Connect authentication. Continue what you were doing. Let's go. I'll be getting like tongue-tied trying to think of what I want to say next. And okay. I don't know what's going on with that web. I tried to say errors. So I'm like, I'm not going to be playing back and forth trying to connect to another email. So we just gonna keep rolling, guys. So it has a real. So let's go back. I'm sorry, guys. So I'm sorry I couldn't create a new project but anyway, you would enter your name, press continue, Real simple. It'll build out your project. Request an increase. Let's put my email, guys. Let's request an increase because I don't like this, guys. Another 20 products if I want to. Both free and paid service. Let's just go free services, man. All right, submit. Email's been sent, so I asked for a request increase, so we're gonna do that. Okay, so I confirmed the project is still cleanly on the desktop folder. I'm switching to Firebase, installation to authentication, first Bulldog. Okay, Firebase config is authentication only. I'm finishing the CS TypeScript cleanup and the app can build. Okay, everything's looking good. And I forgot to tell it to host it on Firebase. You have to host it on Firebase, but it's okay. We'll just let it do its thing right now. Not a big deal. This is just for demo purposes, guys. But next time I'll make sure I got that together. That way I can go in and actually create the backend for you and then show you how. But you can see it's the same thing. It's not even too far off, guys. It's the same thing. All you do is create. You basically just create your name. Bam. Few steps. Bam. You got a whole new project. And guess what? You just do exactly what I did. Go to settings. Go to general, copy that, give it to the AI. Now the AI has access to your But one thing you want to do, you want to make sure you're authenticated to your terminal. So what you can do is once you go into your terminal, once you go into your terminal, you can press you type Firebase space hyphen no, sorry. You press Firebase space, login, space, hyphen, REAUTH, reauth. It's short for reauthentication. But you put that in, press enter, and then what'll happen is it'll bring up your Google, it'll let you sign in to your Firebase, and then you'll be connected through, now the AI can deploy through your Firebase. So anytime, and what deploy means is when you make changes to your web app and you want to update the backend, whatever, if the app backend needs updating, you will re-authenticate through your terminal. That way the AI can deploy through your terminal. And make sure you guys go through, I don't know if you're using a Mac, I'm using a Mac right now. I got my Windows right next to me. But if you're using a Mac or Windows, make sure you go to your settings, guys. Turn on Codex computer use. That way Codex can use your whole computer. Once you turn it on, make sure you turn on NODE, node. Turn that on. Make sure you turn on screenshots and recordings so your AI can take screenshots of anything that it's doing. So, and we don't know if you're using Claude or Codex. Claude, you have to turn on that screen recording. Codex, sometimes it depends. I know sometimes it was doing it for me before, then one time it told me I had to turn it on, so I'm not sure, but you turn all these things on, you be ready to go, guys. You won't have to worry about nothing. It can do everything on the AI can do everything on your computer, guys. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Landing is captured. I'm opening that screenshot locally now to inspect composition spacing and obvious visual mismatches. Okay, so this is how it looks. Oh, they did have a kid in a wheelchair. I guess that's fine. One world, many abilities, limitless connections. A safe place to make friends, share, and belong together. Join community, learn more. We don't have 100,000 members, but it will be in 120 plus companies. Support, safety supervised. Okay, so let's go over here to the left and see what's going on. Safe, inclusive, global community for every ability. Connect helps children, teens, and adults with disabilities along with their families and caregivers, build meaningful friendships in a safe support space. Like this. Design principles: calm and friendly, soothing, colors, gentle motion, and clear visual hierarchy. I can't say that word right. Accessible for all, high contrast, large targets, voice and reading support, safe and supervised, verified caregivers, smart moderation, and child safety by design. So if you're a child, if you are a caregiver, let's say you're taking care of somebody's children, and maybe they're lonely, maybe you want to help them connect to other children. This is the app where you do it, guys. Okay, so let me get out of here without closing this out. Okay, there we go. Let's go to the next screen. So it has everything, has your menu to the left: home, discover, messages, video, profile, safety center settings, guardian view, friendship cards, not dating cards. Great. Find friends who share interests, communication styles, and community goals. Safe search, no exact location. Find friendship cards. So it's got Mateo, Jordan, Alex, Maya, and Sam. Okay. It puts on there what they like. Okay. This is the next one. I guess this is like when you create an account, it didn't show everything. Let's see, what is this? Messages, friendly chats with safety built in. And it's got the call feature where you can call. So, okay, so that's pretty cool. Save video preview for later live chat. Okay, so it's got the video chat in there as well. So that's good. Okay. Let me look at this one. Okay, so I see it has everything pushed over to the left for messages. It has it pushed. I want that to be centered, because if somebody's on a desktop, we need it to be centered. If somebody's on a phone, it's going to look like a mobile. It's going to look like it's going to look mobile anyway. Okay, let's see. Create your Connect account. I'm a member, I'm a parent, caregiver, I'm an agency, organization. Okay, so I like that. The grid size and fixes in. I'm also checking the profile photo crops, because the first card image is cutting too high on a face that needs a better asset, not just CSS. Okay. Connect, maybe later. Skip and maybe later is the same thing. So I'm gonna let the AI know we need to change that. Okay, so it fixed the messages. Now it looks like this. That looks okay. That looks way better. And then your video chatter being here. Okay. Oh, I see the right side clipping on that third image right here. It was right side clipping. I see it. So yeah, it's building it out, guys. It's building it out. The image viewer is cropping the preview display, not the app. Okay. Small run. Still a run, a small interaction check for the flip cards, gallery, sign up step, and message in. So this is the difference between Claude and Codex. I gotta point this out, guys. Codex, when it's working on something, it takes screenshots and then it also corrects what it thinks it's not right. It shouldn't be. You get what I'm saying? So okay, guys, here we go. We made it back just after a few prompts. Guess what? It's done. Let's check it out, guys. Let's check it out. So let's see where it's okay, here we go. So let's go to sign in, guy. Well, this is where you go to create your account. Member, parent, caregiver, agency, organization. basic profile, full name. Guess what? It has all the countries. A lot of languages. Support needs. So what type of, support you so it's basically saying like what you have. Do you have autism? Do you have ADHD, a learning difference? Communication, safety, setup, you review, and then you create an account. So pretty straightforward. So I'm going to sign in, guys, because I already created an account. So right here, starts you off at the home page, recommended friends. So you can go into Discover. Under the person's profile, guess what? You can check what type of pictures they got. You can add them as a friend. You can see, you can learn about them more, and you can video chat if you got any friends. When you do make friends, you go to friends. You can message that friend, say, hey. That's what it works. And go back to that friend. Let's go back to my friends. Let's go to video chat. And then you got to use a room code to start their video chat. So of course you want to know if video chat works. Well, let's see. What's going on? So let's join it. And yes, it works, guys. It works. So video chat works. Time to find your friend. Friendship matters. So we're going to leave video chat. You can go to people's profile. Can we edit? Oh, we can add photos. I can edit my profile right here. Save it when I'm done. I also can log out up here. Got the safety center. Let's see if we can report a concern. That works. Everything works, man. So yeah, it seems like a solid app, man, that we built for people around the world. It's international. It's something people can get together. If you're lonely, if you live in Brazil, this person lives in Italy, and you're just looking for a friend, both of you guys have, disabilities, time for friendship, man. This is going to be a great app, man. So, guys, I want you to check this out, www.autism-and-friends.com, autismandfriends.com. Check it out, guys. It's going to be dope, man. Thanks for joining me at App World AI, man. We're going to come back with another one.